Okay, so yeah, we need to go this way. Up here. Okay. The sword and shield, we can actually make our way to the back of the castle. Exit through the back. Hello, recruit. There are also some monsters on the other side of this door. I've told you already that I can't let you out there without a sword or... Oh, I see you got yourself a weapon. Alright then, be careful out there. Move. Oh, hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all of these monsters. What are you searching for? A tunnel that will take you to the Tower of Spirits? Well, there was a path that way, but recently the rock cliffs have been closed off. Closed it off. I'm not exactly sure where it was. But if I were you, I'd investigate that wall. Okay, so investigate that wall. There we go. It's awfully dark here, and it's kind of damp too. Is this really the way to the tower? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Come on, let's go. Yeah, come on, Link, let's go. Yeah. Nope, I don't think so. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go ahead and grab this, pull this out here. Push. Push. And 2. Small key, unlocks small doors, blah blah blah. Okay. The switch after the bottom switch is the left one. So before you hit the bottom switch, hit the top one. Hit the right switch before you hit the top switch. Got it. Oops. So yes, and the whole point of the drawing thing is to be able to map out certain things like that. Sorry. Okay. Well, make sure all the enemies are cleared out, and so boom, 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 boom. There. And that's the whole point of being able to write on the map and stuff, is to be able to record stuff like that, or jot down notes. Oh, Princess Zelda, you're a ghost and you're afraid of rats. Do you hear Squeaking Link? Aye. Oh, how horrible. Blah, blah, blah. You are such a little girl, aren't you? Jesus. Thank you. Those beasts were terrifying. I never want to see them again. You know what? You're, dang, princesses. I don't understand. How are you a ghost, but you're afraid of rats? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You know, I gotta remember when and where to do that. What's this train? This, my dear, is a spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping. How did you know that? And you can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower? Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way, but I do watch over the Tower of Spirits. My name is Angine. I am glad to see you. There's something we have to talk to you about. Yes, the pallor you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact. Hideous? How dare you? I see the feistiness runs in your family, my dear, but there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled. Oh, did you know someone in my family? Feisty and bright, just like she was. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. And she and I were friends for a very long time. My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Angine? That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now, we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower? Only what the folk tales say? Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits' call could not defeat him, but they did manage to imprison him in this tower. It's not chains or bars that keep him imprisoned, but the energy that flows between the tower and the four temples that surround it. Oh, of course. Angine, then the spirit tracks. Correct, my dear. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade, and so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Maladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles, but it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Maladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Maladus requires you in order to return. But only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit. No! The Demon King is going to run around in my body? Blah! That's too disgusting for words. We have to stop him. We can't let the Demon King return. My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples and this tower. In other words, restore the spirit tracks between here and the temples. But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. The 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there. You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs. Of course, thank you, Anjing. You have a very important mission. The kingdom is... Yeah. I can't read this. Sadly, I can't read it that fast. Sorry to interrupt such unenthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation. Is that so? Well, I feel terrible asking, but Anjing, can you guide Link upstairs? Have you already forgotten what I said? I had my hands full just keeping the tower together. I'm sorry, my dear, but I just can't leave my post. Then what should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher? The captain of the castle guard? But I suppose there's no time for that, is there? What if you went with him, my dear? Me? Go with him? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state. Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow. Well, alright. We better get going then, Link. Up we go. This is what the inside of the tower looks like. Well, let's head over to that door, Link. Alright, let's go. In case you were wondering, just look at the second screen for stuff like that. The one on the left. That small screen is basically upper area and more like, cutscenes. It's not important. Look at those giant doors. Link. They look really heavy. I don't think one person could open them alone. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one Link. Let's get out of here, Link. Bye. Not dealing with that. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise. Anjean, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't see how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the tower spirits. They look quite sinister, but they won't harm anyone with a good heart. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think Link was evil? There is one possible explanation. The spirit with the spirit tracks gone. Perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. If that's the case, we might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while. But first, you need to gather all three of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword. Then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect all 3 Tears of Light, then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, Link can. Alright, let's give it a try, Link. Here we go again. The phantom is still here. Let's follow Anjean's instructions. We have to grab all 3 Tears of Light without letting the phantom see us. I can tell it means business, so we have to be brave. Okay, so it's up there. Let's go this way. There's something strangely calm about this area here. Do you feel it too, Link? Princess Zelda, can you hear me? It's Anjean. Anjean? Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen. The area you are in now is a safe zone, one that is protected by the spirits. As long as you are in a safe zone, you are hidden from enemy view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter the safe zone. Make good use of safe zones to hide from the phantoms. Now, you have no time to waste. You must go find that rail map. Thank you, Anjean. Okay, Link, let's get moving. You got a Tear of Light. Gather 3 of them to power up your sword. So he's over there. And you get the second one. You got a Tear of Light, gather 3, blah blah blah. Okay, now we need to click this lever, or hit this switch, I say. And make a run for it. Make a run. There we go. You got a Tear of Light, gather 3 of them, power your sword, blah blah blah. Now that you have all 3 Tears of Light, your sword is full of energy. Now you can attack the phantom by hitting him in the back. Look out, Link. Link! What just happened? Don't look so scared, Link. It's me. It's Zelda. I don't know what happened there, but when I saw that phantom corner you, I just leaped at it without even thinking. Oh, this is really not my day, is it? First I lose my body, and now I look like a heap of scrap metal. And did I mention it's kind of hot in here? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I can be of some kind of use to you like this. It's not exactly what you expect from a princess, but right now, that can't really be helped. Come on, Link, let's get moving. We need to find my body, the rail map. Let's get this door open. We can do it together, Link. Boom. There we go. Level 2. Yeah, beat larva, blah blah blah. Yeah, you can walk over these. Ow! I don't think you can get through these floor spikes, Link. Leave it to me, I'll figure something out. You mean like this? And it should be, yep. Boom! Alright, let's go. Calling you to come with me. Wait a second, I think there's like a rat or something somewhere nearby. Yeah, you can't even get over there yet, so let's make sure there's no rats around here. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. So first of all, we need to get past this guy and over there. There's another phantom Link, but wait a second. Now that I am in disguise, maybe I can trick him into thinking I'm on his side. I'll go try it. Okay, now let's have this one talk. Alright, let's go. Up we go. And we're to the floor that we actually need to be. Okay. Ah, it's nice to get out of that clanky outfit and back to my old self. There must be something special about this room. Looks like the light of your sword has disappeared too, Link. You got the Forest Rail map. Some of the lost spirit tracks on it are reappearing. Great job, Link. This must be the rail map Angie was talking about. What could that blue light be? This is Angie here. Good work, Princess Zelda and Link. You've done well to obtain the rail map, but you can't go any further now. Step into the light to return to the tower lobby. Well, you heard her, Link. Let's go.